As you know, Jessica Quintana was arrested this past Friday, October 24th, 2025, and she was booked into the Liberty County Jail. This was based upon an arrest warrant that was issued by the Justice of the Peace for Precinct 4 of Liberty County, Texas. After a thorough review of this matter over the weekend, this morning our office officially charged Ms. Quintana with attempted aggravated assault, serious bodily injury to a family member with a deadly weapon, which is a second-degree felony, and as well as 2 counts of injury to a child causing serious bodily injury, which are 2 first-degree felonies under the Texas Penal Code. The charges stem from an event that occurred on September 29th, 2025 at a residence on FM 1008 in Dayton in the Kennefic area of Liberty County. Deputies with the Liberty County Sheriff's Office responded and were dispatched based upon a 911 call that reported an attempted murder-suicide. When deputies arrived, they found Ms. Quintana unresponsive in a pond on the property, along with 3 of her children, ages 15, 11, and 6. The 11-year-old was found unresponsive, and 2 other children were conscious but clearly in distress. The investigation that has been ongoing revealed that Ms. Quintana intentionally gave her children alcohol and NyQuil and encouraged them to consume those substances before entering the water together. We know they consumed these substances based upon medical and toxicology records, as well as information gathered from witnesses. Deputies also recovered numerous empty NyQuil bottles, an empty tequila bottle, and other evidence that's consistent with those statements. According to the arrest affidavit, Ms. Quintana's teenage daughter told investigators her mother had 2 plans. Plan A was to pack their belongings and to leave the residence. Plan B was only to be enacted if they could not leave the home. There was a failed attempt by Ms. Quintana and the children to leave the home the previous day on September 28th. Thereafter, on the morning and the early wee hours of the morning of September 29th, Ms. Quintana carried out Plan B. She instructed the children to drink the mixture of alcohol and NyQuil until they felt fuzzy, and then they would roll into the water themselves, or she would roll them into the water once they were knocked out. Thankfully, things did not go as planned, and Plan B was not able to be carried out. As a result of Plan B, all 3 children were transported to Memorial Hermann Hospital and the medical center. Ms. Quintana and 1 of the children were airlifted in critical condition. 2 of the other children were taken by ground ambulance to Memorial Hermann. Toxicology testing confirmed elevated levels of both alcohol and acetaminophen in the children's systems. Now, this case has been thoroughly investigated by the Liberty County Sheriff's Office along with the assistance of the Texas Rangers. Our office has reviewed the evidence carefully and is confident the facts fully support the charges that have been filed in this case. Our office has also been involved in this case since the beginning, as requested by the investigatory agencies. Over the past couple of weeks, there has been a great deal of speculation and misinformation surrounding this case. We're holding the press conference today to dispel those rumors and to provide the public with accurate, verified information. Every decision in this case has been guided solely by the evidence, not by rumor, speculation, or social media commentary. One specific point of misinformation that has been circulating are claims that a Liberty County Sheriff's Office employee was connected to this case. I want to be clear, Ramiro Lozano, referenced in media coverage in the last couple of weeks, is employed by is employed by another law enforcement agency in Liberty County. He was not employed by the Liberty County Sheriff's Office at this time, and he was not associated with this investigation in any manner. Further, based on the facts of this case and the information and evidence that's been uncovered as of today, the father of the children will not be charged with any crimes related to this murder-suicide plot. Now, the duty of a mother is to protect her children, to love them, and to keep them safe from harm, and that's the duty of every parent. When this sacred type of duty is violated, it strikes the heart of a community and demands accountability under the law. And it oftentimes leaves us asking why. Because this case involves minor children and it remains an active prosecution by our office, no additional details can be released at this time. And lastly, I want to extend my sincere appreciation to the Liberty County Sheriff's Office, the Texas Rangers, the medical professionals at Memorial Hermann, and Child Protective Services. They've all worked tirelessly and compassionately in this case. Our office remains steadfast in our commitment to seek justice for these 3 children and to ensure that truth is fully and accurately presented in court. Now, I'm going to entertain a couple of questions. We can do this in an orderly fashion. If it's something I can answer, I'll be happy to do so. If it's not, I'll absolutely let you know. There has not been at this point in time. I can't really comment on that, actually. That involves policy violations, potential policy violations at the agency where he was, and our office has we don't investigate that, nor are we involved in those types of things. I can't comment on that. I would say that plan A was to leave. I can't comment on that. Thank you. Bluebonnet News. I can't comment on that either. That's a CPS matter and relegated to the CPS court. Pardon? I can't comment on that either. I'm sorry. Charging documents were filed this morning by our office. And so at some point, as soon as the court puts it on a docket, then she will be appearing in whatever court that it falls into. I'm not aware of the court that it's been assigned to at this point. And the matters will at some point be presented to a grand jury. I can't comment on that. It's not a matter of me not wanting to comment. It's that I'm prohibited due to my oath from commenting on that. So I cannot do that. If there are any other questions, yes, Bluebonnet News. I can't comment. I've not seen anything that would substantiate that. Is there anything else? There's not anyone from that department, so they would be the only one that would be able to comment on that. No, I've got an investigator from my office, a prosecutor, and 2 individuals from the sheriff's office. All right, if that's all the questions, thank you for being here today.